What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video we are at Des Moines International Airport for the 39th airport update for the month of February 2024. Starting right off here at Gate Alpha 3A, we have the Southwest 737-700 coming in from Denver as Flight 2106. This aircraft arrived in at 11:20 p.m., had a scheduled 11:40 p.m. arrival. Swinging over to Gate Alpha 5B, we've got the return of an aircraft, the United 737 MAX 9. I believe the last time that I had this aircraft parked here was the Twisted update from last April. Another funny joke that Connor and I did last year. But moving on from that, we've got this United 737 MAX 9 coming in from Denver. This is the first, or now second now, of 4 Denver flights in this update, so we'll have quite a bit of that here for this first part of the update. This aircraft arrived in at 8:25 p.m., had a scheduled 8:51 p.m. arrival. Usual suspect sitting over here in the corner that's hard to reach with the tripod, so we'll start off here at Gate Alpha 2 with this United Airbus A319 coming in from Chicago O'Hare as Flight 2653. This arrived in at 10:14 a.m., had a scheduled 10:33 a.m. arrival. I noticed that American is going to begin sending the 737-800 on the Chicago service, which is going to be pretty cool, 5 times weekly as we head into March. Speaking of 737-800s, we have this United example wearing the older Continental Globe livery, which is slowly but surely starting to become less common across the United fleet. This aircraft arrived in from Denver as Flight 1669 at 11:12 p.m., had a scheduled 11:15 p.m. arrival. All of our arrivals here at Concourse A were from Denver, and everything else over at Concourse C is going to be from different destinations. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this part of the terminal. First up at Gate Charlie 2, we have this Delta 717 back to its very usual position here at Des Moines. This aircraft arrived in from Atlanta as Flight 1704 at 10:46 a.m. ahead of a scheduled 11:03 a.m. arrival. Over to Gate Charlie 4, we have this American Airbus A319 with the CFM engines. Gemini, please do an IAE variant. This aircraft arrived in from Phoenix Sky Harbor as Flight 1376, arriving in at 1:31 p.m., had a scheduled 1:57 p.m. arrival. So as we move into March, it looks like American's going to begin sending 2 daily 737-800s out of Phoenix Sky Harbor, which is going to be pretty cool. And then, of course, you got your usual slate of Allegiant aircraft that will be coming in from Phoenix Mesa. Speaking of Allegiant, not too long ago from me recording this video on Saturday, February 10th, Allegiant announced the list of cities that will see the debut of the Boeing 737 MAX. Now, unfortunately, Des Moines nor Sioux Falls are on that list, but I can say that Omaha is on that list. So that's going to be awesome. So it gives me all the more incentive to get that Omaha-Ebley Airfield series going in time for that May start time that I have set for that series. And it looks like Orlando Sanford is on there, so I would assume that all of those flights are going to originate out of Orlando Sanford. Yeah, because there's no other, not necessarily hubs, but other bases that I'm seeing on that list. So that's from the Ishrion Aviation guy, I think is how you say it, a pretty big aviation news reporter, so I'll link his article in the description if you want to see more information on that, and to check to see if your city is on that list. Over to Gate Charlie 6, we have this American Airbus A320 with the IAE engines. This aircraft arrived in from Dallas-Fort Worth as Flight 1286 at 10:52 a.m., had a scheduled 11:02 a.m. arrival. Once again, we see another switch to the 737-800 for American out of DFW to Des Moines, so that's going to be very interesting. And it looks like on Saturdays, they do drop to just a once-a-day 738 service, with the other 2 flights being operated on Embraer 175s. It's kind of like what we're seeing here in Sioux Falls right now, except that we have no mainline at the current moment. And of course, we've been talking a lot about the American 737-800s. Here we have one coming in from Phoenix Sky Harbor, so the 738s are already operating on this particular route, and we'll see more of them as we head into next month. So this arrived in at 11:40 p.m., delayed from an 11:36 p.m. scheduled arrivals, only behind by 4 minutes. Getting fueled up after coming over from New York LaGuardia, we have this American Eagle Embraer 175, arriving in as Flight 4250, operated by Republic Airways, at 6:10 p.m., ahead of a scheduled 6:31 p.m. arrival. And our last aircraft for this update, at Gate Charlie 3, we have this Delta Connection CRJ 900. Coming in from New York LaGuardia as well as Flight 4916. This is an Endeavour Air-operated flight. At 1:23 p.m., delayed from a 1:12 p.m. scheduled arrival, so only behind by 11 minutes. And that will do it for Des Moines, the 39th update for February of 2024. A lot of American takeover happening here as we move into next month, especially with a lot of the Airbus stuff switching over to the 737-800s. So now we move into our new terminal update as we round out this video. 2 more photos coming over from aviation.dsm on Instagram. Again, thank you so much for helping out with this segment. Appreciate your effort on this. So the photos that we have here, we do have some new platforms that are being erected right now. Looks like the first level is going up as we speak. You can see the giant crane in that first photo, and along with the platform for that first level going in, which looks really good. So overall, making some pretty solid progress as we move through the remainder of winter, which looks like it's going to remain pretty mild. We've only had a couple major winter storm events happening, which has been pretty good. And I know last month we had a winter storm special due to the fact that a lot of flights were canceled due to an incoming winter storm. But looks like they got back on track and have resumed progress on the new terminal project, which I believe this will be the new parking garage for that terminal. I don't think the new terminal itself is coming not until a very long ways into the future. Still be a little while yet before we see any substantial completions with that. But overall, looking really good with that, and I'm very happy with how that project is going on, and very happy to continue doing this as we move into the future. So, with that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.